Fascinated by what you said earlier, and I want to bring your attention to what the president tweeted. When this massacre happened, he tweeted his warmest sympathy and best wishes to the people of New Zealand after the horrible massacre in the mosque. But he never specifically addressed the Muslim community or even Islam in general. Why do you think that is, and do you think that would have been important?
Well, I think he was probably waiting for more information to come out. If he would have jumped the gun and maybe called out something incorrectly, then he would have been attacked for that as well. So we have to take each instance, you know, with precautionary measures.
Wajahat, you're shaking your head. Why?
Amy, listen, do you agree with Donald Trump when he said the KKK alt-right white supremacists in Charlottesville who yelled Jews will not replace us are very fine people and both sides are to blame? Do you agree with him?
He never said that.
Do you agree with him?
But he did say, Amy, both sides.
He never said that.
He
said that there were good people on both sides, and that was referring to the Robert E. Lee statue. And there were some people on one side who wanted to keep it for historic purposes, and the other side who found it to be repulsive and wanted it removed. Had nothing to do with calling KKK members good, fine people.
All right, so let me say this.
Amy, hold on. Wajahat, I do have to inject just so that we can keep our facts here. As a reporter, those of us who did cover Charlottesville, that was not only about that statue. As the people there will admittedly tell you, those said that this was about
then
a racial
also
issue.
as well, he did not call KKK people very fine people. So you
listen,
would know that as well.
But you just said invasion. Amy, you said it's an invasion. And I want to say this on the record, that if you agree with Donald Trump that Mexicans are rapists and criminals, if you agree with his use of the white supremacist conspiracy theory...
No, he didn't say all Mexicans were rapists and criminals. Just let me finish for 1 second. If you agree with him with that conspiracy theory about George Soros funding the caravan, then you're a racist. And I'm going to call you out as a racist. This is a come to Jesus moment, Amy. For the Republican Party, Donald Trump, don't die on this hill.
Amy,
all right, God bless you, I'm not a
Don,
racist.
Adrian, and that's a strong word, and that's a word that we're all having to grapple with as a country as we struggle to how do we label these types of concepts, white supremacy, white nationalism. That's something that as a community, as Americans, I think we all need to have a thought and a moment to reflect on, and how we, even as reporters, continue to report on these things. So thank you all so much for joining me.